gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, today the top 5 Bulldog favorite list is going to be my top 5 quotable characters in history. Now, I want to stress this. This is my 5 favorites. It doesn't mean that there's other people that are quotable. I know Mark Twain's quotable. I know Benjamin Franklin's quotable. But these are my favorite. Coming in at number 5 is Alexander Pope. Now, Alexander Pope is an historical figure because he was a philosopher and a writer. And in my opinion, he comes the closest to Shakespeare in putting words together. One of his quotes is, "Fools rush in where angels never tread." There's a lot of, Pope is awesome. Check out, Google Alexander Pope's famous quotes, and you will not be disappointed. Coming in at number 4 is Theodore Roosevelt. He knew how to coin a phrase. We stand in Armageddon and we battle for the Lord. That's when he had a bullet in his chest when he was speaking at the Bull Moose Party in Milwaukee. And everybody knows that those great words about being in the arena. Teddy Roosevelt is awesome and very quotable. Number 3, Winston Churchill. Churchill. I could do a quote Churchill every day, 365 days a year, and never run out of material. Churchill is great. My favorite of Churchill, though, is the famous Oxford commencement address when he says, "Never, never, never quit." And we know about blood, sweat, toils, and tears, and on and on and on. Churchill was a great writer and a great speaker. Number 2 on my list, Abraham Lincoln. The Gettysburg Address is one big, beautiful piece of prose. But there's more. His little simple phrases. So, the hen is the wisest animal because it never cackles until it lays its egg. On and on and on. Lincoln is just incredible. And last but not least, and there's a reason why I post some Shakespeare every day on my social media, is the great bard himself, William Shakespeare. I marvel that this guy lived in the 1500s, and nobody to this day has been able to put together words in the English language like William Shakespeare. By the way, those of you that don't think William Shakespeare is William Shakespeare, whoever the hell it was, it doesn't make any difference. Think about that. 500 years later, nobody can write like Shakespeare. What is past is prologue. On and on and on. My favorite Shakespeare quote, I'm going to leave you with today. There is a tide in the affairs of men, when taken at the flood, leads on to fortune. Omitted, all of our lives are bound in shallows and misery. We are at that tide, and we must take it as it serves, or we shall lose our venture. That's from Julius Caesar. How do you like that? Well, I bet you can't quote Shakespeare.
No, I can't, but I'll tell you something. When you mentioned Alexander Pope in that quote, that his speech or that quote was made into a hit record in 1963 by Ricky Nelson. True, Fools Rush In. I'm serious. So I just wonder how many hit records have been.
You're the rock and roll guy. Who knows? I'll bet you they've drawn lots of inspiration from Shakespeare, Pope, and others.
It just came to my mind when you said that. I'm like, that's the lyrics to Fools Rush In by Ricky Nelson. That's wild.
Where angels fear to tread.
Exactly. And so I come to you, my love, my heart above my head is the next lyric in that song. But nevertheless, I turn to you for your wisdom because you are a lot more scholarly than I am. Now, I can tell you the torque settings, the head torque settings of a Chevy 327 engine.
Well, Roger, let me tell you something. We compliment each other because I've never changed the oil in my own damn vehicle.
Well, you know what? That's why we make a great team.
All right, Roger. Thank you, buddy. This has been Bulldog's top 5 favorite quotable historical figures. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.